people? It's your boy Corey, Tekkers Tech. I'm back again. I got a gaming video that I'm sure you guys will like. I know that I love it because it's very close to me and I'm very passionate about it. So let's go ahead and just jump into it. So if you live under a rock or you just don't play sports games, FIFA 20 dropped today. Now I skipped FIFA 19. So my general FIFA rule is if there's nothing new in FIFA, I normally skip a year. So I skipped 19, I had 18, I've been playing 18 for the last year and a half, and now 20 is in, and I'm loving it. So I didn't get a chance to check out Mercedes-Benz Stadium. So if you don't know, I'm a huge Atlanta United fan. I do some work with them, but before I even started working with them, I was a huge Atlanta United fan, and still am to this day. So you see, I decked out in my Atlanta United gear, got my Champions hat on, got my championship jersey on with our star. Yeah, but anyway, so what I want to do in this video is check out Mercedes-Benz Stadium and see how accurate and see how well EA Games was able to get this, because I've been in the stadium hundreds of times. I go to almost every single Atlanta United game, and I know the stadium pretty well, not 100%, but I know it pretty well. I've walked around the stadium, I've seen the ins and outs, the ups and downs of every single corner of this building. So let's see how well EA did. So just looking at this, this looks amazing just from what they were able to do with this. It looks amazing. So I'm playing on the Xbox One X. These graphics are absolutely insane. So let's just go ahead and start from the beginning. Let's see how well they were able to do things. So let's just restart the match. Let's see if them coming out is accurate. Let's see. So number one, they have our motif, which was from the MLS Cup. That was the one from the MLS Cup from last year. But the thing is, it's on the wrong side. It's supposed to be on the supporter side, and it's also supposed to be behind the supporters section. So I mean, that's cool. It's on the wrong side though, but that is really, really cool. So I'm gonna drop a picture of what I saw when they dropped that. So that's pretty cool. So, and we're still not in first place, so I need to update these, the rosters and also the score and stuff. So, looking at this, the seats are like AMG Mercedes seats for, you know, for Mercedes-Benz or whatever. So they got that right. So we'll look at that, but I mean, just looking at it from this angle, everything looks absolutely amazing. Everything looks perfect. They got everything right. Well, for right now, let's see. All right. Also, I think when we played Orlando this year, we won 1-0. I think we did a 4-3. I can't remember. I have to go back and look at it, but I don't think they got the formation correct. But who cares? But look at Martinez. Martinez looks amazing in this game. I mean, he spot on. So they must have done the face captures. They must have drove their like big mobile bus that has like tons of cameras around, tons of lights. They must have drove it to Atlanta United and took pictures of everyone. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into this instant replay and just let's get a look. Let me see. So I can do orbit. So let me see if it'll let me. They don't have. Okay, so they don't have a free camera, which sucks. So please add that next year. So this is probably, yeah, this is as much as I can see. I wanted to see the Halo board, but whatever. All right, let's jump into it. Let's start with the supporters section. So supporter section is the most rowdy section of all sections. If you ever go to Atlanta United game, or if you want to go to Atlanta United game, make sure you go to a supporter section, a game, and you sit in the supporter section, excuse me, because this is where the most biggest fans sit. And if you don't plan on getting wet, or if you want to sit, it's not the place to be. But if you want to drink and get rowdy, wave flags and signs and whatever, that's the place to be. So they got the flag. So as you see, no one else has flags. They are the only ones that have flags. So they got that correct. So good job, EA. Great job. Let's start from the bottom. Let me see if let's switch to design. Let's just start from this side. So All right, so these flamethrower things are not that tall, and I don't remember them ever being that tall, not even for the MLS Cup. They're usually like on the ground. They're usually behind that sign, the Twitter sign. So I guess they just did that for the added effect for the game. Whatever, I'm not tripping about that. They also have the supporters stage is what they call it. This is where the guys get everyone hyped, they get everyone clapping and everyone doing their thing. Nobody's standing on it, but they have it. I mean, that's enough for me. They're usually like beating on drums, and that's also where they drive the spike at the beginning of the game. So that's cool. I like that they have that. So let's get into some more of the technical stuff. So right there in that section, they do have the ground floor. I guess you can call it, I'm not sure what you can call it, but it's the ground floor section. And the way they're sitting, it doesn't go up that high. Like, it steps up, but it doesn't go that high. But that's really nitpicking at that point. They did a great job on that. They have the little glass section, and you can just walk in and get your food or whatever. So it doesn't look 100%, but it looks good enough for me. That looks good. Anyway, so let's move back a little bit. Let's see what else we got. All right, so they have the triangle sign. Well, not the triangle sign, but the triangle screen. They got that perfect. They usually have some type of Mercedes, usually like a Mercedes GTR, some convertible or something right below that. I wish that we can see it, but we can't. So, you know, whatever. That's cool. Let's get a better view from back here. Let's see if that'll get a better view. So, yeah, you can't see it, but they have it. That's all we need. They also have the tall one, whatever they call it. I can't remember what they have. That looks good. To the left of that is a restaurant called Molly B's, which is Arthur Blank's mom's restaurant, or is dedicated to like his mom. And to the right of that, they actually have the Falcon. What? So if you've ever seen pictures of Mercedes-Benz Stadium, this is the Falcon everyone's taking pictures of. I believe it's right in front of gate 2, I believe. This is the one everyone is taking a picture of. It's grabbing the football for the Atlanta Falcons. I did not know that I was out there. That's pretty doggone good that they put that detail in there. Looking at the buildings outside, none of these buildings are there. Yeah, none of those buildings are there, but who cares? It looks fine. Nobody's playing this game looking at the building outside, so they did good. So yeah, Molly B's looks good as well. How they got that little red tower, it like lights up, whatever. They have these like bunch of little stilts in the front of it. It looks like they got that detail, so good job on Molly B's. Good job. This little Mercedes section, I think that's all black. I don't know if it's that grayish color. I think it's all black with the Mercedes-Benz at the top. But that looks good, whatever, not nitpicking on that. That looks amazing. All right, so let's come down a little bit. All right, so let's look at these benches, because it looks like they copied that to the T. So the benches look amazing. They are just, AMG seats from some Mercedes or whatever. One thing I did notice, that we are on the left side. Atlanta United does not sit on the left side. They sit on the right side. Also, I guess Frank de Boer wasn't there for picture day, because that looks nothing like Frank de Boer back there. I guess he just wasn't there for picture day or something like that. Breck, he's back there. I guess that's Pogba. Yeah, it's supposed to be Pogba. It doesn't really look like him. I mean, everybody else looks great. I'm not sure who that's supposed to be. Look like freaking Messi. Anyway, all right. So let's see what else they got right or wrong. So right here where this Atlanta United is, this is normally where the players come out. It's usually just a big half circle that they pull in, and it's usually open. They open the doors, and it leads to the Mercedes-Benz Lounge Mercedes-Benz Lounge. I mean, it looks fine for me. It's not 100% accurate, but because I don't think they walked out of there, if I remember correctly. Let's move on. So these stairs, the stairs don't go straight up. They go up and they curve around, and then you go up. And then right there where that Lane United sign is, they have a handicap section right behind that. I don't see that, but it looks fine to me. I don't care. Everything else down on field level looks pretty freaking good. I mean, they got the Mercedes-Benz logos on top of the pathways or whatever you call them. It looks good to me. I mean, I have no complaints on it. Is it 100% accurate? No, but who's counting? Anyway, all right, so let's move up. Let's move up to section 100. So 100 section is pretty accurate. Even the numbers, like they even have the right font for the numbers. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. So everything looks right up until we get to this point. So in that corner, there's like this, it's like a handicap section where anyone in a wheelchair can just roll up to it and see the game, look out and see whatever. I don't see that section. It's just a little flat piece of concrete. I don't see that section. It's supposed to be in that corner, going around. That section, I don't think that railing curves like that. I think it just goes straight down. It's probably just something they had to do to get everything lined up, probably. I don't know. In section 119, they have I think it's like the Budweiser beer garden or something like that. It's just a flat piece of concrete where once you get your beer from that section back there, you can just walk out and see the field. It looks like it's up there because I don't see anybody in that back section, but can't really see it. So it looks like they got that. So good. I wanted to do okay, and I wanted to do that at the same time. Let's see what else we got. 116. That's my section. That is my season ticket section for the last 2 years. Let's see what else we got. Yeah, everything else looks pretty freaking good. So, in 114, you have just this bar that has whatever drinks you want. You can get custom drinks and just whatever you want. So that's pretty accurate. This section, what is this? 110, 111, whatever. I don't know what this glass thing is back here. That's not back there. It's usually just a wall. It's just a black wall. So not sure why that's back there. This middle section right here has another like, I think is it terrapin? I think that's a terrapin section right there. And then over here is another bar. So that looks good. Everything else looks good. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, so 100 section, no complaints. Everything looks good. I mean, even the ground floor, I'm not complaining about those. Let's move over to 200 section. So 200 section, that's exactly how it looks. It just cuts off right there. They even got the escalator leading up to it. I wish they had the art in this game. That's another cool thing. If you go to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, just checking out all the art. Like they spent tons of money on all the art that is just around the stadium to appease you. They got this huge like dangling like bag of soccer balls. It's pretty cool. You can see it from the ground floor, but you can't see it here. So obviously they didn't put it in the game. They even put that red banner all the way in the back. That is back there. I think it's like a sign or something like that. They even have that in there. But 200 section looks good. They got the glowing Mercedes-Benz Stadium logo. Oh, speaking of 100 section and 200 section, so this is exactly where Arthur Blank's suite is. So he has 2 levels. Bottom levels is like for like extended family, and the 200 section is like for strictly his family and family of the players and coaches, or just for like the coaches and stuff like that, or whoever he wants in his suite. It's a huge glass section, and they don't really have that. And they're just random fans. There's never random fans in there, so it's not accurate, but whatever. I see they have the coaches box up there, so that's pretty good. So that's normally where the home coaches are for NFL games. They have that. That is awesome. Pretty good. Now let's just see if they have the So they have the away box. You are never allowed to go to that section if you're ever working there. Don't even try to fix anything over there, because conspiracies in the NFL, they are true. They are definitely true. So don't ever try to go up there if you're ever working a game there. All right, let's see what else we got. So we have the press box. The press box is this whole entire section. It looks amazing. It is like cut off in this section. So this right side is like everything from sports announcers to the VAR to video guys, and if they have the cameras going across the lines, I forgot what they call it. This is where the operators are, and then to the left of that is where all the media guys are. These are the people that are on like Twitter and all the people who are making updates and all the media stuff. But for some reason they're standing. I don't understand why they're standing. There are seats in there, and you can't stand that close to the glass. There's a little desk area that you can sit at. I'm not sure why they're doing there. Anyway, it looks good up there. That's where all the good food is. So if you're working a game, that's where you get the good food. These TVs are really throwing me off, because I don't think there are TVs up there that are sitting like that. I'll need to double check. I need to check my pictures and see if those are up there, because I don't remember those being up there. But whatever, as to the aesthetic of the building, I'm happy with it. The curtains, spot on, perfect. Even the gaps between them, absolutely perfect. That's exactly the font. That's exactly the slashes. No complaints with that. If you haven't been to a game, that's the 300 section. So if it's not a big game or not a big competitor, they usually just block it off with curtains. But for the big games, Orlando and LA, they'll open them up and open up 300 section so we can have more people, and it feels more homey and whoa. So this section right here, I'm not sure why they have seats in front of it. I've never seen those. Well, maybe I've never seen that side, because I always sit on 116, but I've never seen those seats exposed like that. Maybe they just got lazy. I don't know. But yeah, those seats aren't exposed. Like, let me see the other side like that. No, so yeah, whatever. I'm not complaining. But other than that, this place looks freaking amazing. I mean, just the accuracy of it's amazing. Yeah, just to see how they can take something and replicate it in such a fashion. Now, it's 100% no, it's not 100%, but I'll give it a cool 95% accurate, because this place looks amazing. But anyway, guys, that's it. I'm gonna end the video there. Again, my name is Corey. I'm here with Tekkers Tech. We just checked out FIFA 20's Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Gave you a couple insights. I mean, I can go on and on about this building, but I'm not even gonna waste your time. If you want to see another video, put a comment in the description and let me know. Well, excuse me, don't put a comment in the description. You can't do that. Leave a comment under this video, and I'll make another video on all the details of, you know, this building and things like that, because I know quite a bit about this building. So if you want to see that, just let me know. Anyway, guys, it's your boy Corey. I'm peacing out. Yeah, and that's it. Peace.